Good morning, guys. This is 6th grade math, and today is Tuesday, 3/23. Hey, I'm going to go over a little review. You seem like you guys are doing pretty good with your probability. Please get that into me. If it won't upload to Google, then Classroom, then go ahead and text it to me because I know some of you are having trouble. All right, so a little review here. If you have 3 quarters and you're going to flip them in a row, you want to get heads on each time that you flip the quarter. Then the chance to get heads would be 1/2 times to get the head the second time, 1/2 times to get the third time would be 1/2, and so I would get 1/8, and that's called independent probability again, and you multiply your different probabilities together. Not a very good chance to win on that. Okay, let's go over to this side. This is the new stuff for today. 1 mile equals 5,280 feet. That's in your book. Those are just things you should know. That's why the stars are on here. Customary units are inches, feet, yards, and miles. That's what we're going to look at today. 1 inch is about the diameter of a quarter, so all the way across that line. 12 inches equals 1 foot, and 1 foot is about the size of a good sized shoe. This is about 11 inches, so I figure size 10 would give you a true foot. 36 inches is the same thing as 3 feet, or it's equal to a yard, and a yard is the distance from your nose to your fingertip. Pretty close. All right, so just ways for you to remember. Okay, now I'm going to skip down to this. If they ask you to make a segment and how long, we did a little bit of this before, I think. I just want you to realize that the 0 isn't always to the end of the ruler. This is 1, this is 2, this is 3. Halfway through would of course be a half. So this would be half, this would be 1.5, and this would be 2.5, and so on. Now when you go halfway between here, this would be a quarter. Half's the same thing as 2 quarters, 3 quarters, and the same thing up here, 1 quarter, 3 quarters. And then the last thing they're going to look at least for your book, is they go to this one, and this would be 1/8, 3/8, 5/8, and 7/8. So let's say they ask us to make a segment that's 2 1/4 inches long. So what I did was I put my ruler to here, and I went out to here, and I said, okay, there's the 1/4 mark. And so I made my segment exactly this long, and then I drew it down here, and I just put my ruler down there when I did it. Okay, so the next thing the book is going to ask you about is changing from inches to feet and feet to inches and yards and all that. So 84 inches equals how many feet? Well, it takes a lot of inches to make a foot. In fact, it takes 12. So I want to put them in groups of 12. So if I divide by 12, that will give me 7 feet. And that makes sense because this should be a smaller number because it takes a lot of inches to make just 1 foot. Okay, for 10 yards to feet, well, according to over there, there's 3 feet in every yard. And so since this is a smaller unit than yards, this number is going to be bigger. So I want to go 10 times 3 in this one. 3 times 10 is 30, and so I get 30 feet. And the last one, number 3, 5 feet to inches. Okay, well this is a smaller unit, which means that I'm going to get a bigger number right here, which means I want to go 5 times. There's 12 inches in a foot, so I'm going to multiply by 12, and 5 times 12 will give me 60 inches. So anyways, that's a quick overview. Don't be afraid to use the examples in the book, and check your odds as you go to make sure you're getting those right. Hope you have a great day. See you tomorrow.